There's always a next couple waiting. The parents go first. Everything moves on cue, like a show. Someone is assigned just for the dress. Guests even get lights to cheer. And then this. Pay, eat, and you're out. So what is a Korean wedding actually like? Before heading to the wedding, there's one quick stop we always make. Yeah. I'm withdrawing some cash. It's a wedding prep. In Korea, when you go to a wedding, you don't usually bring a physical gift. You bring cash. We call it 축의금, congratulatory money. These days, around 100,000 won or $70 is pretty typical. But since this is my cousin's wedding, I'm going with 200,000 won or $140.
Oh, Sean, you look great today.
Jin, you look great too. You don't look like a pregnant woman.
Yeah, a bit darker.
We're dressed a bit darker than usual, as you can see. In Korea, wedding guests usually wear darker, more muted colors. It's not a strict rule, but more of an unspoken courtesy. It's not for funeral. The idea is to let the bride stand out as the brightest and most beautiful person. Most wedding venues in Korea have ATMs, so if people don't prepare cash in advance, they just withdraw it here. These flower stands aren't just for one couple. In fact, there are 8 weddings happening here today, one every hour. Alright, we've just arrived at the wedding hall. One of the first things people do in Korea is greet the families. If you are on the groom's side, you usually greet the groom and his parents here at the entrance. Weddings in Korea are also a rare time when the whole family gathers together. I got to catch up with relatives I haven't seen in a long time. Now we're heading to the reception desk. In Korea, it's split into 2 sides, the groom side and the bride side. You go to your side depending on who invited you. Envelope? Guests are also preparing their envelopes. I put the cash inside and write my name on it. Then I return to the reception and hand everything in to receive meal tickets. Since the reception is run by relatives, I also take a moment to say hello. Here, you write your name in the guest book and hand in envelope with a cash gift. This is why your name matters. It's all recorded.
그게 뭔데요?
If it is a buffet style wedding, they'll give you meal tickets based on how many people you came with. After taking care of the reception process, we head over to the bride's waiting area. Guests line up to meet the bride one by one. Friends and family take turns greeting her and taking photos. It's a quick but warm moment before moving on to the ceremony. We also stop by for a photo with the bride. And that is where the bride waits before the ceremony and guests come in to say a quick hello and you move on. At Korean weddings, both mothers usually wear hanbok. The groom's mother is often in blue and the bride's mother in red. So the process is pretty structured. Greet, sign in, give your cash gift, and then get ready for the ceremony. Before the ceremony begins, a short video of the couple's journey is played. At the same time, everything is already in motion. Just minutes before it starts, both sets of parents quietly rehearse their entrance with staff. Today's wedding is at a typical wedding hall in Korea, so seating is open. But at hotel weddings, it's usually assigned seating. You check the seating chart outside to find your table before going in.
양가 호주녀들과 신랑신부를 같이 여행할
She's a professional MC, not someone from the couple's family. Guests even get light sticks to wave during the ceremony. It feels almost like a concert. The ceremony officially begins as the parents make their entrance. Both sides greet each other on stage and then turn to the guests. Every moment is carefully captured by the camera crew. The groom makes his entrance. Now, the bride makes her entrance with her father. The bride is traditionally given away by her father, marking her transition into marriage. A helper stays by the bride's side, assisting her throughout the ceremony. Some Korean weddings include a short prayer, especially if the families have a Christian background. Friends often perform songs for the couple, adding to the lively atmosphere. The couple bows to their parents, a traditional moment expressing respect, gratitude, and the bond between families. And with that, the ceremony comes to an end. A celebration of love, family, and new beginnings. After the ceremony, everyone gathers for photos. It usually starts with family, then moves on to friends.
The wedding ceremony is really short. It finished in just 30 minutes.
Time for lunch. After the photo session, everyone heads to the dining area. We'll use the meal tickets we received earlier, and today is a buffet-style wedding. The celebration continues over a shared meal. At this wedding, after the ceremony and photos, everyone comes to a separate buffet area, and you can use the meal ticket you got earlier. But at hotel weddings, you usually stay in your assigned seat, and the reception and meal all happen there. The buffet offers a wide variety of dishes, from Korean to international cuisines. Time to grab some food. It's a time for families to gather and share a meal. The couple goes around to greet and thank each guest. Some guests, especially those from out of town, head back home on chartered buses. So today, I wanted to show you what a Korean wedding is really like by taking you to a real one. I hope this gave you a clearer picture, especially if you've only seen them in K-dramas or movies. And if you ever get invited to a Korean friend's wedding, hopefully now you know what to expect. Watching my cousin's wedding today got me thinking. It reminded me of our own wedding 3 years ago, and all those happy memories came back. But it also made me realize, in Korea, couples often spend a lot on one big day, sometimes over $100,000. Wow, shocking, right? Yet, many still end up divorcing. And after 3 years of marriage, I feel this more than ever. It's not about how fancy the wedding is, but how meaningful it is. And more importantly, how you love and care for each other after. At the end of the day, the wedding is just the beginning, right? Thanks for being part of this day with us. See you in the next one. Bye bye.